Here are some examples of what you can do in your own front yard while you are still working through your leash work. I know it can be a little difficult to walk your dogs whenever you're still training, but here are some ideas of what you can do in your own front yard. Also, please note that all of these exercises are done on a long line for safety. The first example is going to be the get it game. First thing you do is toss a treat out. Say get it. As soon as they eat, recall your dog. I'm going to toss it out again. Say get it. As soon as he eats it, Jay, come. Don't forget to reward your dog when they get to you. Another example is we are going to be practicing some obedience, specifically some sit stays. Sit. Good. Yes. This is also a great time to practice your heel position, having the dog come into a heel, letting them know where exactly you want them to be. To do this, I call the dog, I take a few steps back, lure them behind me, encourage them forward. If you need to take a few steps, that's okay. Mark the behavior with a yes, and then toss a treat out so the dog will go out and you can recall them right back to you. This next one, I'm going to make it a little bit harder for him. I'm going to recall him into a heel, but then I'm going to take a few steps. Once I notice he's making awesome eye contact, I say yes, and I toss the treat behind me. I'm going to do this again. If I take a few steps, he makes good progress, yes, mark, and throw the treat. This is also a good time to practice just regular on-leash walking. This is where you'll practice your 180 turns and rewarding for eye contact. Make sure to stop and sit every now and again to make sure they're paying attention and following you. Remember, if your dog can't master this in your own front yard or driveway, they will never be able to do it at the park, down the street, inside a store. Always practice in your own front yard or driveway. This dog that I'm walking here will pull me down if I try to walk him on a normal walk. So we start with just practicing on our sidewalk.